want to do that host pick promo because I don't dance in real life. So the fact,
my favorite part.
So the fact that I'm actually dancing on videotape preserved for all posterity is I don't even understand. You know I picked all my favorite people, and you know I picked all my favorite things. I love this, I love this, I love this. Because you know, if you, we call them, I guess I'm what, the unofficial Featherbed Queen here at HSN?
You are the Featherbed Queen, yes,
right.
for sure.
Even Ellen, she's so funny. We spoke before the show and she's like, how did you get them to do this? This is the Mac Daddy. It is the bomb diddly bomb featherbed. Do you know it's the loftiest featherbed that we have to offer? Hey, you know what? Go big or go home, honey. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
6-inch featherbed. And if you see that flex pay, that is for this hour and this hour only. When you see Colleen, who kicks off her holiday host picks at 11, that flex pay is no longer valid. So for basically a $20 bill, for $19.99, we are going to send you the loftiest, the plushest, I mean, seriously, the most billowy. It is literally a cloud. It's like sleeping on a little angel's kiss. And you know how I feel about feather beds. Ellen knows, I mean, honestly, obviously they're not medical products, but if you have had, you know, surgeries, or if you've got physical constraints or concerns, if you just don't sleep well at night, again, while these are not medical products, I know for me, I cannot sleep with a feather bed. If you have any kind of comfort issues, any kind of sleep concerns, promise me that you'll try a feather bed. Because the reality is, Ellen, I don't care how much you spend on your mattress, you know, memory foam or otherwise, because a lot of you are putting these on top of your memory foam mattresses. There is no other product that will do what a feather bed is going to do.
No, that's so true. There's something about, I always say it's kind of like comfort food for your bed. I mean, if you think about a feather pillow, which honestly, at 6 inches on this is the depth of a lot of feather pillows.
It is.
And think for a minute how much you would spend on feather stuffed pillows. This is like having a feather stuffed pillow for your entire bed, and it doesn't matter what size.
Nope.
That's really what's different about this. The other thing is we really key in on the construction when it comes to a feather bed. It's so important, and that's why I wanted to show you right away the 6-inch gusset. This is the largest that we've ever done.
It's the biggest one.
Yes.
The flex pay is good for this hour though, so when you see Colleen with her holiday host picks, you are not getting this. Quick quantity update for you though. If you want the twin, we don't always have the twin. There are 200 of them.
Those go
and 200
quickly.
only. If you want the full, so maybe you've got an inflatable, you know, mattress or air bed or what have you, guest bedroom, maybe in the basement or, you know, what have you, where there are only 600 of the full. On the King, there are only 800, and then on the California King, there are only 300. So, and of course, we bring in more of the Queen because that's what most people have to offer. But that flex pay, and this is the only feather bed that you'll see over the entire 3-day host pick.
It is. Shannon is the queen of feather beds. She loves to have a feather bed in her show, and I love feather beds too. And we compare notes all the time. I do have a memory foam mattress. This is what sits on top of it, because what a feather bed does is it adds that cushion layer for you to sink into.
Yes.
It's the initial feel when you climb into your bed at night. And I want you to think about that. When you climb into your bed, how long is it taking you to fall asleep?
Yeah.
They say if it takes you longer than 10 or 15 minutes, something's
wrong.
Right. So something like this can really make a big difference. And this one in particular, it has the box construction, meaning that all the feathers that are inside have their own little home. They have little pockets all inside. There's walls of fabric to keep them evenly distributed underneath your body. We did a microfiber cover, so it's brushed.
Good.
Oh my gosh, it feels like the rose petals, like we always talk about with our microfiber sheets. The other thing that's different about this one, it comes with a 2-year warranty.
Oh, wow.
A 2-year warranty.
So it's the biggest, and I don't ever remember having a feather bed with a 2-year warranty.
I've had it on a mattress pads a couple times, but I don't remember having one on a feather bed. So it's really exciting. And you know why people have slept on feathers for years, and why when you travel to Europe you'll see feathers on those beds, is because it creates that natural spring system. It creates breathability. It insulates you. So don't think this is just a winter product, but it will help you as the weather gets cooler. You can kind of nestle down into this. You can,
but you know, I always say those little ducks and geese can't take off their feather. It does breathe, because the big joke is...
It does breathe.
It does breathe, because I keep mine on my bed year-round. I've got actually a couple of feather beds. That's how addicted I am to them. I stress it's not a medical product. Many of you know I've had, you know, abdominal surgeries and, you know, broken hips, and you go down the list. It's not a medical product. However, if you have comfort and sleep challenges, which I do for a lot of different reasons. I'm, for all intents and purposes, a shift worker in addition to everything else. Poor Ellen, we were talking about her power napping earlier because I know you've seen her in all hours of the day. I mean, for me, I don't, and I mean this, honestly, I don't think I could do this job if it weren't for my Featherbed and my androlesmin vitamins. And I mean that. I know that sounds kind of funny, but I know, I give thanks for my health, and, and to Andrew, I love his vitamins. And honestly, you cannot put a price on a good night's sleep. And I think we all know that because, sleep is linked not only to how we feel, but our weight, how we do on our jobs, how we treat our kids, whether or not you're getting on that treadmill, whether you're in a good mood. I think people say got up on the wrong side of the bed for a reason. And really and truly, it's so funny because I know when you watch me, you guys, I'm a no bull girl. I'm from Minnesota, so you can always tell. But I am so passionate about featherbeds. I feel like I'm doing a public service announcement when I talk about them. I've really kind of become a crusader for them because in my family, everybody has, medical issues, and I'll leave it at that. Again, it's not a medical product, but I think of my mom who, she can't even, turn over and sleep on her ribs. She's got a featherbed. Before my grandmother passed, similar types of issues, got her a featherbed because, comfort was an issue. I mean, for me, we all have our individual, situations, not a medical product, and I know results are going to vary. However, you get this home, and I really do believe it becomes life-changing. And, I don't say that, lightly, just because, we work hard for our money, and in the big scheme of things, for a $20 bill, you think about a mattress. And a mattress, I mean, it kind of started because I needed a new mattress, and I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And, because a new mattress is around $1,000, give or take.
And this will help.
It does.
If you have that older mattress, a lot of times what happens with an older mattress is you've got dips and valleys in there. You've got that imprint of your body. Just things are getting compressed. This will actually give you that layer on top. And talk about a layer. You think about the size of some of the mattresses that are out there. This is a 6-inch featherbed.
It's a 6-inch pillow top. For all intents and purposes.
It's like a 6-inch pillow top. And what you're doing with this is you're putting it right on top. And then this is what you nestle in. And I mentioned I have mine on top of memory foam. And why I like it is you get that firm support of your mattress, and then you have the billowy layer on top. And you were mentioning about the ribs, with your mom's. What I notice is, I'm a side sleeper. And what I love about mine is, if I don't have my featherbed, I notice my shoulder, digging into the mattress. This really contours to your body. It doesn't matter if you're a side sleeper, a back sleeper, a stomach sleeper. Look at the size of this one. If you go online and price featherbeds out there.
Oh, I know.
I mean, you'd have to easily put at least a 1 in front of this. And what I really like is Shannon always gets us great flex pay.
I know.
So you can get this home and try it out. Maybe you've never tried a featherbed for $20 to get it home and experience
crazy. So let me just give you the quantity breakdown again, because this is the only featherbed of the entire Host Pick event. The flex pay is only good for this hour. So you're going to see Colleen coming up. She's going to be launching her holiday Host Picks in just a few minutes. I know Joy, she's got beauty, she's got a lot of great things. But when you see Colleen with her Host Picks, unfortunately, you do not get this flex pay. And flex pay is a big deal because basically we're your bank. That's kind of how it works. If you're new to HSN, boy, I hope you try this featherbed. I really do. You can call, you can click, you can shop by remote. There's so many ways to shop. But basically, HSN holds your balance. Even if you use your debit card, we take 8 major credit cards here, your PayPal account. For $20 in your credit card, we don't hold your featherbed hostage.
It's yours. You get to sleep on it.
You get it now. And I have to say, with the holidays here, because guys, it's literally like, what, 6 weeks away from, something like that, 8 weeks away. I mean, sleep is going to be a commodity. You're going to want and you're going to need this featherbed. And I will say, if this is going under that Christmas tree for somebody in your life, they will flip their lip because it's a huge box.
Huge, yes.
I mean, it's crazy. But here's what we have left. If you want the full, we have fewer than 600. If you want the twin, there are 170.
That's always the first one to go.
We always bring in more of the queen because, but actually there are fewer than 2,000 of the queen, which is not a lot. On the king, we have the last 800. And then on the California king, there are only 300. And I want to stress, even on the king or the California king, we are not raising the price, which is a big deal.
It is a big deal because, and I'm just going to mention this because these pillows are awesome. I love these pillows, but these are feather pillows. It's a 2-pack, and I believe, aren't they $49.95?
It is $49.95 and flex pay for host pick only, but there are only 200 of them.
Okay, but think about that. These 2 pillows are $49.95.
Right. $50.
Yes, and think about how many of these pillows it would take to make. This is a queen size. This isn't even a king size.
That's not even a king.
It kind of gives you an idea.
Puts it in perspective.
It does, because I'm gonna hold this up.
Oh, look at that.
Do you see what I mean?
Oh, man.
Right?
Absolutely.
That is, I'm telling you, come on.
I know, come on.
You don't see a featherbed like this. I mean, go online, look for a featherbed. And Shannon and I know when we get a featherbed lately, they give us, what, 600 of them?
Yeah.
And that's all we have.
And that's all we have.
And so for us to have this, to have it at a great value, to have it where you can get it home for $20 and sleep on it, every time I work with a host, Shannon loves featherbeds. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But every host I work with has a featherbed story.
Isn't that funny?
They remember the first time they slept on one. They remember vivid details about the experience. That's what this does. It is a game changer for your bed. If you want to try it, see what it's like, it's definitely worth it, because you could be sleeping better. You can't put a price on sleeping better.
You know, and that's why I say, listen, I know results are going to vary, but I mean, for me, I mean it when I say I don't think I could do this job if it weren't for my featherbed and my androlesmin vitamins. And I know that's a pretty bold statement, but it really is true. I mean, I can't do this job. I mean, I don't get enough sleep as it is, but at least the sleep I do get is better because of my featherbed and because I've got so many comfort issues that I'm dealing with, you know, from a lot of stuff. We've all got their, you know, our crusade, you know, in life. But I know for me, it's made a significant impact in terms of comfort. And, you know, and that's just it. Sleep is linked to everything. Our weight, our clarity of mind. I mean, sleep, you know, basically living longer. I mean, you know, all of those things, you know, good skin. We all know you cannot put a price on good sleep. And here's one other thing, and it's because Elle and I, we always sell out of every featherbed whenever Elle and I are together. We just do. And they're never a 6-inch. This is the largest, loftiest, most billowy pillow top featherbed. It's an immersive experience.
That's a great description.
Isn't it, though?
It is, because
it caresses and surrounds you.
I mean, it really is unbelievable. You'll find featherbeds out there that are 2 inches. I mean, everywhere. Maybe you're lucky to get a 4-inch. That's usually as large as we go. This is a full 6-inch featherbed. And I want to tell you, it's so simple. When you get this home, you just put it on top of your mattress, and when you change your sheets, you just take it and you just fluff it out.
All right,
you're going to do it?
Okay, you want to do it?
Okay. Oh my gosh. It's like a snowdrift. Like you're in a snowdrift.
Yes. Look at this. I mean, literally, it's swallowing me
like snow angels.
It's like,
what a difference.
Well, look at this. I mean, it like covers my, I mean, that is a featherbed.
That is a featherbed.
That is a featherbed. And
that's a lot of feathers.
But see, and the other thing is they don't all shift to one side.
No,
so
and that's the big deal. When you got to be so careful when you're buying featherbeds. When they first came out, they were basically just a big sack of feathers.
Right.
But if you see this, and I'm going to lift it up this way, you can see this grid. You know, that's stitching that goes all the way through. So you have all these individualized pockets of your feathers, so they stay evenly distributed. Imagine how many feathers are in. This is just your queen size.
Yes.
And think about what a difference this is going to make in your bed. Oh, how about the guest bed? How is that guest bed? Is that your old mattress and you got company coming Thanksgiving? Is it something you couldn't bear to sleep on anymore, but you put it in your guest room?
Well, I mean, it's really
true. Put this on top,
and
all of a sudden it's like a bed and breakfast bed.
It does. I love Ellen's visual because now you're welcome to call them the pillows. They're great pillows.
They really are great pillows.
It's a set of 2 pillows for $50. And if we lay this other one down, actually we only have 150, but this set is $50. So take that, you know, times 2, times 3, times 4, probably times 5. Yeah. I mean, just for the commodity of the feathers.
Of the fill.
Right. And, you know, we should talk about the way these feathers, they're treated with respect and in a manner. If you've tried somebody else's featherbed, I will tell you the way our you know, Concierge collection treats and presents these feather
I've been able to travel to the factory.
Yes.
You know, we have such specifications on the cleaning processes that these feathers go through so that you don't have an odor, so that you do have loft. That makes all the difference in the world. When your feathers are clean, you really get a more lofty feather bed. You know, what I always do with mine is when I'm changing my sheets is I'll let it, leave the sheets off and let it breathe. And you would be amazed. There's not a lot of maintenance to these. You just leave your sheets off and they will just fluff up. And it really is something that, it's a change. You know, that when I first slept on a feather bed, I was in a hotel, and I immediately noticed there was something different about that bed. And it was a feather bed, and ever since I've had it on my bed, and Shannon and I talk about it all the time, I don't take it off unless I have another one to put in its place.
Right, and
because
that's why I've got multiples.
Cannot sleep without it. And, you know, I have a great memory foam mattress, but this to me, and I have my little mattress pad on top, but this is something that I've just gotten used to. And you get used to that. I mean, think about if you've ever slept on a feather pillow. It's a different experience. It's a luxury feel. And this is such not a high price tag for 2-year warranty. How many years you're going to have this? Think how many years you're going to enjoy this.
Here's the problem, though. We have every service representative taking phone calls. We have sold almost 1,000 in this hour. Colleen is coming up next, and when she is on the air with her holiday host picks, getting ready to launch a brand new Today Special with Joy Mangano, you will not get that flex pay. That flex pay is for this hour and this hour only. So if you are fast to your phones, shop by remote, use your cell phone, use your tablet, use your computer, but don't let somebody else get your feather bed. The other thing that I want to stress is, with mattresses, it seems like there's always a learning curve. There is no comfort curve with a feather bed. You put it on your mattress, old mattress, new mattress, I don't care what kind of mattress it is, you feel better immediately. It's not like getting a memory foam or getting a firm or getting a soft or getting, you know, those inflatable channels where it's like, oh, I got to get used to this. You feel good, and I mean, and I'm speaking from my own experience, but you feel good from the moment that you sleep on a feather bed, and that's one of the things that just really sets it apart. And with that 2-year warranty, remember, you've got that sleep satisfaction guarantee. You can use it, you can sleep on it. Actually, you can have this until January 31st.
That's right.
I mean, so we've got that extended holiday return policy. So here's what's left. If you want the full, we have, I think, a little over 100 of them. Of the 400 of the full. On the twin, 100 of them. Okay, last 1,500 of the queen, which is not a lot considering everybody who's joining us. 200 of the California king, and then only 500 of the king.
And remember, those are the same price. And it's a great value on the twin at $79. If you're getting a king, wow.
Oh, wow is right. So don't hang up. We see you there. Remember, you've only got 10 minutes to qualify for that flex pay.
Don't miss out on the flex pay.
I know. I'm telling you, you got to try.